Hello, YouTube. Viewers. Um, I guess this will just be a sort of rant, personal, medical, whatever, with some other issues thrown in. Just I just can't seem to feel good these days. This sort of chronic medical health condition, and pelvic floor muscles, rectal prolapse, pain, or bladder urination, which is still just going to different doctors and specialists trying to figure out what exactly is happening. Wanting to get certain tests that they won't do because they can't seem to have them available where I live. I don't know. Sometimes feel like this health system is just not. It's just see ya. Get some pills. That doesn't work. I don't know. How about the I don't know how many people can you cram into C at one time to increase the money? Uh, I did find out I had a genetic mutation of something on a Notch1 gene, which affects the body's connective tissue and causes connective tissue related disorders. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, although I don't have the main symptoms of that particular disorder. what to do about it, I don't know. Some speculation that this has something to do with the pelvic floor disorder and the rectal prolapse, because it's not something typical of my age, but it's not something that's completely. This gene isn't the most studied. It's not. It's mostly related to like the typical connective tissue disorder symptoms, like stretchy skin and hypermobility, and I don't know. I just don't even know why I'm still here. It's just like another Christmas passing. Oh, so I can look back at the year, another year to come to deal with pointless, unconsented to suffering, and have no life and have no enjoyment, and it just gets worse and worse every single year. And it truly just doesn't feel like there's much to not even enjoy or get some satisfactory elation from or fulfillment. It's it just like the anhedonia just gets worse and more severe, and even stuff like music and reading. I can't even seem to read a book or sit down. It's so much discomfort and annoyance and distraction from these sensations and pressure points in my body that I can't even uh, focus on the reading. That Plus, just living in this world to being so fucked up and disgusting and corrupt and completely irredeemably, irrevocably doomed on the inexorable path to destruction from our uh, with abrupt climate collapse and ecological deterioration. Um, I just kind of feel like what am I even preparing for? What am I even? If I did go to a university, trade some careers, like for uh, what is going to be here in the next 10 years? I mean, if you look at the way the system is going, you look at the methane plumes in the Siberian Arctic, if you look at the Arctic sea ice, record low, about to cross the threshold of permanent blue ocean, or BOE, uh, you realize we've locked in so much warming from our past emissions that there's a delay and a lag effect of when the CO2 is emitted first and when the warming effects are felt, and something like 25, 15 to 30 year maybe lag. That's what I read. In fact, the majority of all the fossil carbon we've burned as a civilization has just been in the last 30 years. Uh, it was like 50 some percent of all the oil use has been in the last 35 years, maybe. And obviously, in the catastrophes are just mounting the record heat blobs, heat domes, whatever you want to call them, in the Pacific Northwest. Uh, all the cyclones, rain bombs or atmospheric rivers in British Columbia, flooding, uh, the latest flooding event in Malaysia I just saw. Uh, it's maybe 50,000 unaccounted for. And then in my own state, we just had one of the uh, longest tracking tornadoes, of course, coming through, starting in Arkansas, whipping through a nursing home, and coming up through uh, Kentucky, the western half, obliterating a town known in the candle factory. And this is from the emissions from 90s or the year 2000 or something. And they've just gone up and up and up since then. Uh, so, I don't know. It's just, of course, then you have the aerosol masking effect, or what's called global dimming, blocking out some of the excess heating, sort of with particulate matter from our emissions. At the same time, the Earth is warming, it's also cooled some. And if we do reduce industrial activity, by a certain percent, the planet warms up even faster. Uh, and this is in the peer-reviewed literature. Even Dr. James Hansen has a published paper on this, and it's never talked about. None of this is ever talked about in the media. It's just corona, corona, corona. Omicron, virus, virus, virus. As if no other existential threats exist. No other planetary disasters. No other uh, no other reasons to panic. But anyway, have to keep trudging along, pretending like everything's normal and fine with society and humanity. Can it be misanthrope? Mm. Pretend like every pregnancy is some great thing and it's a cause for celebration and exaltation. Uh, there's other stuff I want to say, but I forget. Okay, so to